Hello and welcome to the Religious Nerd channel, and today we're on day 7, Psalm 7, and we're going to be reading from the SV translation, so you're aware that we are on Psalm 7 today. And for everybody who's new, hello and welcome, and well, for everybody really, hello and welcome. You don't have to be new, you can be returning, but hello and welcome. So to be able to find the previous days, you can find them in the playlist, and they are done in real time, as you can see. Yesterday was the 9th of November, and today we're on the 10th of November, but you can start at any point. If you feel prompted to start on Psalm 1, you can go to day 1 for Psalm 1, and it doesn't matter about the date. It's just start where you feel, really. That's all I'll say. We have always a disclaimer at the start, and that is, I will stumble upon my wording. There is a couple of words in here that I've looked at and I'm like, ugh, I'm going to struggle with, but we're going to make do with it. It'll be fine. At the end of the world, it'll be fine. Let's get started on Psalm 7. In you do I take refuge, a synagogue of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning the words of Cush, a Benjamite. O Lord my God, in you do I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and deliver me. Lest like a lion they tear my soul apart, rendering it in pieces, none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is wrong in my hands, if I have repaid my friends with evil, or plundered my enemies without cause, let the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it, and let him trample my life to the ground, and lay my glory in dust. Selah. Arise, O Lord, in your anger, lift yourself up against the fury of my enemies. Awake from me if you have appointed a judgment. Let the assembly of the people be gathered about you. Over it return on high. The Lord judges the peoples, judge me. O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity, I'm actually surprised I got that right, that is in me. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteousness who tests the mind and heart. O righteous God, my shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is righteous judge, and a God who feels indignation every day. If a man does not repent God's will, wheats his sword, he has bent his bow. He has prepared for him his deadly weapons, making his arrows fiery shaft. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil even. Oh my gosh. Let's go back a bit. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil, and is pregnant with mischief, and gives birth to lies. He makes the pit, digging it out, and falls in the hole that he has made. His mischief returns upon his own head, and on his own skull his violence descends. I will give to the Lord the thanks due to his righteousness. I will sing praise to the name of the Lord the Most High. Wow, that was a few difficult words. As I say, I do apologise. Tomorrow we're going to be making a start on rereading Psalm 8, which isn't too long. We'll be doing Psalm 8 tomorrow. So let's have a look at this. So Selah, which is the one here, we have mentioned that previously, and it's a rest, a pause or reflection. You can find Selah in Psalm 4, I had to look them, and Psalm 3. So you can go to day 3 and day 4 to find out more about that, because I'd like to talk about that. And on the post-it note for Psalm 7, we do like a post-it note. So and my post-it note stays down because it's obviously folded up a little bit. So Psalm 7 was written around 1023 BC. So that was around about the time that Psalm 3 and Psalm 5 were written. So those 3 psalms were written around about the same time. So what it says that it's about, so David prays that the consequences for sin will fall on those who are attacking him. So he's hoping that by praying that he'll be able to get, be able to get help with his, he's hoping to be able to pray to get help, and that those who were attacking him will get the consequences for the sin that they caused him. And obviously at the bottom it says about individual lament. So we have discussed this. So I believe that was also in, I believe I mentioned it in Psalm 5. So if you go to day 5, we do talk about it. But a lament is a type of prayer, a song that is a cry for God to act in the midst of pain and grief. And those are obviously the psalms that are individual lament. Because it says down here that the above are individual laments. It's a personal feeling. They are the most common type of psalm. So with any psalm that is an individual lament. So the lament basically means it often begins with an invocation to God, followed by the lament, the request for help, and it ends with expression of trust in God. So with this particular one, it's basically saying that David is praying for the consequences for the sin that had happened to him by those who were attacking him. They will get their consequences. Basically, that's basically what this psalm is talking about, is that David wants his prayer to be answered, obviously, and he wants those who are attacking him to get the consequences for their actions. And so that was Psalm 7, and I will write in my Bible the date, so we're on day 7, and for everybody to know, I'm left-handed, so I do struggle to write and film at the same time, because I can't, being left-handed, I've got to write obviously in a different way to everyone, and also had an operation on my elbow, so that doesn't help either. How I'm doing this, I will never know, but I'm doing it because I feel prompted to do it. I've had like a prompting from God to do this for you. So even though I'm in pain with my elbow, it's my operation, I'm doing it for you all. And I want to do it for you. So I'm doing this because I want to, I'm not doing it because I have to. I choose to do this even though my elbow hurts. So this is day 7, 10th of November 24, which is Sunday. And that helped me to feel accountable for doing my psalm reading with you. And it helps me to feel accountable that I'm doing it. So this is all to help me to feel accountable. But I also do it because I'm helping you to feel encouraged to read the Psalms and read the Bible. Because the Bible is a big old book that is really, really complicated. And if we start somewhere that's not too overwhelming, like Genesis, then we get somewhere. So I will see you tomorrow for the next for Psalm 8, day 8, and thank you and goodbye.